Good morning. I'm Caroline Dunlop, your Chief Recidivism Crusher here at Recidivism Crushers. Welcome. Thank you for tuning in and subscribing. I'm hoping that you're learning a lot of good information and you're walking away with a different mindset about reentry and what prison mindset is all about. So today we're talking about, what is your morning routine? Do you have a routine? Well, my routine since being incarcerated hasn't pretty much changed, although I'm outside now. I do the same thing when I get up. I have coffee, I meditate, I pray, I do my Bible study, I do a little worship, and then I get myself together, and then my daughter wakes me up. Well, if I'm not already back to sleep, then she wakes me up, she wants to play. So that's daily my routine, but I want to know what type of routine you have positively that's affecting the way that you think about yourself, that you feel about yourself. What is it that's positive that you're going to apply to today that's going to continue to carry you on later through today? Because remember, we're staying in today. We're not going to go in tomorrow or the next day or the next week. I always tell everyone, stay in the present, because if you focus on tomorrow, you're not going to have enough to worry about today. So you got enough to do with worrying about today as it is. So stay in the present. All right. I also want to touch base on what to do if you're lonely. I know that when I got out in 2018, it wasn't much the loneliness that was bothering me. It was not having the companionship, because honestly, that's what people in the world look for, is companionship. You would like to have good looks and other things too, of course. However, companionship is the biggest thing, because that's like your best friend. That is your confidant. That is who you talk to every day. You know, that's somebody that you truly would love to have in your life, right? Of course, all of us would like to have that. And unfortunately, I came out and I fell for the first guy who threw I went my way, you know. I was with him for almost a year, and then I found that I was girlfriend number 4. So after that, I think I pretty much had skepticism about dating after prison, because it seemed like every man or guy that I met just wasn't living up to the expectations I have of myself. I believe that when I went to prison and I decided I was going to work on me, it made me break down all of those nasty, ugly things I thought about myself and made me create some boundaries. So if you don't have boundaries in any relationship that you have, it is doomed to fail. Do not do that because you are lonely. Jump in the first relationship or the first person that asks you to be with them. Don't do it. And if you do, don't do it so quickly. I caution, because think about this. You're fresh meat. You just got out of where you were, incarceration or jail. And you just turn to the first person you see because they tell you that you're beautiful, that, you know, we can do so much together, which could be possible. But you have to think of your mind frame. If you just got out, or even if you've been out for a while, you're feeling lonely, that means you're very vulnerable at that moment. So don't make lifelong decisions on short-term circumstances, because that'll get you in trouble. I say that because that happened to me. So I don't want anyone else to go through what I went through without that, being separated and lonely. It's awful to feel that way, and I don't wish anyone to feel that way. But that's why we're creating this community, because it's not about just me talking to you through my camera. It's about me connecting with you and understanding that you're going through something that no one else understands but us. We are connected because we were incarcerated. And because of that, no matter age, creed, color, or sex, we're all the same, because we all went through the same exact type of situation, and that is incarceration. Nobody wants to go through that. So if I could do what I want to do the best, that is create a community, so we have somewhere to go, somewhere to voice our opinions, voice our frustrations. That's what this is all about. Recidivism Crushers here on YouTube is very dedicated to that. I really want you guys to link in and just start to reach out to each other, because as we go through this, you guys will be able to comment, and I'll be able to receive the comments and talk about it. So whatever you guys have, maybe some topics that you want to talk about and discuss, the things that you need me to see me to do, let me know. Just leave the comments on the side, and then, like I said, subscribe always, and I'll do most of the time whatever you ask me to do, as long as it's within my means. Okay, back to the list I had. So, like I said, what to do if you're lonely: reach out, get your accountability circle. Try not so hard in your mind to look at every couple or everything as, I wish that was me, oh, I want that, because you'll hurry up and rush to get that and realize it's not for you at that moment. So stay clear of relationships until you are mentally capable of doing that after prison. Now, a lot of people, like I said, they can be married, but still mentally you have to go through something, you know? Okay, how to learn who you are. What does that even mean? Must I sip the coffee for a second? In learning who you are, in learning who I am, I had to, like I said, create boundaries, make a plan. What do I like? What don't I like? Do I like you? Do I love me? Do I love everybody? I mean, I'm serious. To get a paper, a notepad, pen, and write down everything that's going on in your mind that you feel that makes you who you are. Does that mean that your favorite color is yellow, you like bananas? You know what I'm saying? Just keep going the list, but you need to find out who you are. As simple and simplistic as that sounds, it sounds like, why would you? No, because you have to get to know who you are again. You were locked up or incarcerated for however how long. So you were around a bunch of people the same sex as you were, who did the same things you did. You had no type of mingling or diverse, people around you, because they were all the same. All they were different colors, but it's all the same sex. You see what I'm saying? So now that we're all connected through community, you're connected through all kinds of people, everybody, every day. So when you want to learn who you are, you have to learn who you are so that you're able to connect with those people that you meet every single day. Because you're going to meet different people all the time, right? You're going to meet different people every day. So in that, you need to learn who you are, because those people are going to be a reflection of how you're treating yourself and you're treating them. Because that's all your accountability circle is, creating and motivating each other. But you'll be noticing you're picking up each other's phrases or finishing each other's sentences. It's very true. Your accountability circle is like a group of your best friends, but your best friends who have your best interests in mind all times. And that goes for them too. You guys all have the same thing in common, to have the best interests in common for your circle at all times. Okay, last but not least, make a vision board. I know you guys remember that long time ago, not even that long time ago, when they started doing vision boards. Everything that you wanted to do. You wanted to be married, you wanted kids, you wanted this color car, you wanted this house with this fence, with this, everything that you see, a vision board. So I say vision board, but I want you to try this. I want you to actually write it down on little pieces of sticky notes and put on that whatever you want to happen. So I have mine, and they're called prayer cards, but that's just something I pray for. But on my cards, I put for my foundation, I put to increase donation for the foundation. Also, I put what I want to do what I would like to happen in my physical life. So I want to be able to buy my house. So I put the house down on my piece of paper. Each one of my children get their own piece of paper, because each children has their own set of problems, right? Even if they're young, they still have issues with identity and feeling they're not good enough. So I pray for protection and put that on my sticky cards every day for my kids, and so on and so on. So if you continue to do that and visualize it, see it, but when you do it, read it out loud. Don't just look at it and read it. Say it out loud, because when you say it out loud, you're releasing that atmosphere and that energy out there that's going to boomerang and bring it back to you. Words have power. Remember that. Watch what you say. There are power. The power of life and death is in the tongue. And it's very true. You speak life in every situation, whether it be good or bad. So be careful what you say. That's why I said, write those on the sticky notes. Say them out loud. Profess them. I'm going to become a millionaire within 3 years, or my business is going to grow this year. I'm going to increase. You put those things on those sticky notes and read them out loud and believe it. I guarantee you'll see a difference. I guarantee it. Well, Crushers, like I said, this was just a few minutes just to talk to you and just update you on a couple things and let you know that we're serious and we're going to continue to make videos. So like I said, in the suggestions, put what topics you'd like to hear us talk about, because we're going to have some more guests with Rashawn Johnson with singing her single, Wounded Scars. Like I said, the month of May is mental health awareness. Stay mentally motivated and always elevate and educate yourself every day. I believe in you. You can do this. You have nothing but the best intentions in your heart and in your mind. And I speak that and send you that positive energy that's going to get you to the next step of your freedom mindset from prison. Okay, Crushers, remember to crush it, kill it, leave it, and stay crushing.